working the, okay, first folder? Joby. How you guys doing this morning?
Good.
Like Ikaika said, this is the place to be. And so hopefully you brought your notebooks and take lots and lots of notes because you're going to learn so much today. All of us are going to learn so much today, and I'm so happy to be part of this. So MPV, yeah, Joby right there. So the one to the far left, yeah, that's the one. Okay, so a friend of mine introduced Purium to me back in August of last year. Yeah, that was me, that guy. And I, like Ikaika said, I teach entrepreneurship. My wife and I have been in business for over 25 years. So the financial thing, yeah, ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to be successful. See, I used the law of attraction. And if you don't know what the law of attraction is, you need to look up a great Netflix movie. It's called The Secret. And I didn't know I'd been utilizing it my whole life, but I had. And we'll get into that maybe a little bit later. But I had set the bar physically for myself really low. And we have the opportunity and the power within us to set that bar physically wherever we want. Maybe financially you may or may not be able to achieve that in your life. We're going to show you today how you can. But physically, there is nobody out there that tells you what you can and cannot look like, right? That's up to you. And I realized that at 53 that I was tired of looking like that. I was tired of the way I felt. I was tired of the way I looked in the mirror, how my clothes felt, etc., etc. And every day I would pass the gym that I've always kind of gone on and off with. It's the Oahu Club over in Hawaii Kai. See, I live North Shore, but I drive to town every day, and I pass that gym every day. And you know what I said every day I'd pass that gym? It's got a nice Olympic-sized swimming pool, because I love to swim. It's got a workout area where I used to work out when I was 25. And I'd say, someday, I'm going to get back in. And I'd fantasize what I was going to look like. You do it. I know you do it because I did. Someday, the last time I checked, is not on the calendar. Monday to Sunday is on the calendar, but not someday. So if you're using someday as your crutch or your excuse for not achieving your full potential, then life is going to pass you by as it started to pass me by physically. So one day, I stepped into the gym and I said, I'm ready to do this. That photo right there was August 18th, 2014. 2 months having joined the gym again, swimming a mile a day and working out 3 times a week. Bingo, a light went on. It's not exercise. Have you ever heard abs are made in the kitchen, not the gym? Absolutely. It is nutrition that will get you into the best shape of your life. Do you know that when you walk into a room, 5 seconds, people sum you up? If you're in sales and marketing, it's huge. If it's about your self-esteem, it's even bigger. People will judge you within 5 seconds. They'll look at you and they'll say, success, not success. What do they have to say? I don't know. But if that's the way they take care of themselves, that's questionable. Like it or not, that's exactly how we all operate. So I decided it was time for a change. So a friend of mine texted me, said, I got this great concept, this new thing coming out. I said, nah, I'm not into it. I'm like, I don't need another business or whatever. Happy with what I have. So how many of you have heard that excuse before? All the time. That was me. And then he did the smartest thing he could have done, and he texted me his 10-day photo where he had lost 16 pounds. And my immediate text to him after that was, wow, what did you do and how can I do it? How many of you have ever been in that situation when you saw something? When I put that on Facebook, that was my 3-week photo right there. I'd lost 32 pounds. I was on my way to a transformation. You see, it's not one and done. You just don't do it once and you get there, right? I'm transforming myself even as we speak, and I'm 9 months into this. I've lost a total of 42 pounds in 5 weeks. I achieved what I had taken months and months to do and probably never even achieved before in my life. So number one, if you're looking at this as a health transformation, it works. If you've been on the Live Aloha page, do you need any more evidence? Do you need any more testimonies? Do you need to see more transformations until you really decide it's time for me to step up and raise that bar of my physical self? I mean, do you need any other convincing? I don't think so. I didn't need any other convincing. And so I was determined to not only get there, but more importantly, stay there. Because what good is a transformation if you don't maintain it? I saw a young man the other day. I went and I approached him. Have you ever heard of the Purium 10-day transformation? He said, because he was young but overweight. He said, yes, I have. I said, awesome. What do you think? And he pulls out his phone and he shows me his 10-day transformation months ago. And in my mind, I said, wow, what did you do wrong? But I didn't say that, so I said to him, hey, awesome, great. And he said, you know, it didn't work for me. I love it when people deflect their own inadequacies to it. Oh, the business didn't work for me. It's not, I didn't make it work. You know, when we own the I, then we can get past all that baggage and luggage we've been carrying around our whole life that has limited us from being successful in whatever you want to do. So from a business standpoint, when I talk to business students and I lecture and talk in front of large crowds all the time, I love it. You can see I've got passion. And I say, if you want to be financially secure, you got to own it and you got to decide what you're passionate about. Because when you're passionate about something, that energy flows through. And when you've had a transformation where your life has changed and your health has changed, you have passion. If you're not the product of the product, if you're not the poster child of your own story, then who is? You're going to walk around and show your best friend? You're going to walk around and show your mom, your dad? You know what people say? Remember when I said people will size you up 5 seconds into a meeting? They will say, what about you? And then bingo, all your credibility flew right out the window. Well, I'm in process. I'm transforming myself. You know the butterfly and the caterpillar? Caterpillar turns into a butterfly. You've heard that analogy a lot, right? Did you ever see the caterpillar show up 2 weeks later and you say, hey, butterfly, what happened? You're now a caterpillar again? Yeah, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. Not me. I wasn't able to stay focused on it. The transformation will teach you to be disciplined. The transformation is a work in progress. I went from cosmetically wanting to lose weight to understanding how health and wellness works. When you understand that second level deep of your why, then staying focused and staying on it is what keeps you in the game. Now, the business part. And if you have that time, show me. Awesome, good, I got 7 minutes. I want you to write stuff down because if you aren't learning and you're not progressing, then you've just paid $25 to spend your Saturday doing something you could have been doing more worthwhile. So you get what you put in is what you get out of this. Now, let's talk business. I've made a lot of money over the years being in business for myself. The last time I worked for anybody, I was a college student at BYU, Hawaii, over 25 years ago. That was the last time I made someone else money. Ever since then, I've made my own money for my family. All my children went to private schools, lived in the big house on the hill. All of those things that money, wonderful money and freedom can buy. The most important thing money gives you, or opportunity, is the ability to say, I will do what I want, I will go where I please, I will get up, whatever. Nobody has that power over you. So when I went on my transformation, I had no interest in doing this business. There's lots of you in the room. Our one-star crown, Lydia and Dwight Ho. Woo! Our inspirations. The reason why we're here today, they didn't want to get into the business, look where they are now. Many of you didn't want to get into the business because business, oh, it's one of those things and there's a stigma. Well, people don't understand that when you leverage yourself through other people, that is the smartest way to make money. I will tell you this, having been in business for myself, brick and mortar, rent, inventory, liability. And who's business people? People who've owned your own business. What is the biggest headache you have in business? Oh! Every business person will tell you the biggest headache you have are those people you want to bless the most. Your employees. So, would you rather been in business yourself or work for someone else? Absolutely. I don't care, even all the headaches I've had with employees, etc. I would rather be in business for myself because it far outweighs working for somebody else. However, as you mature, you can hit that second photo now. As you mature in your business ideas and concepts, you will see there is a smarter way to make money. There's a smarter way. Oh, this was just less than a year ago. This was at Christmas time in Manila. Yeah, that's my dad, and that's his son. Or as my wife points out, oh, who's your new boyfriend? Yeah, okay, yeah. I am the butt of all the jokes, but that's okay because I'm so happy with myself now. That is the awesome part about what this is. Now, business-wise, when you have a product that can do this, do you realize what you're sitting on right now? I mean, I get chicken skin. I get chicken skin because what turned me from a passionate, I love Purium to, man, this business opportunity is one of a kind. You will have 2 to 3 wonderful opportunities pass by you in your lifetime. Whether you're prepared to recognize them is up to you and where your head is at. My definition of luck, and I tell this to all my business students, this is Joe Berardy's definition of luck. When preparation meets opportunity. Luck, if you're Chinese, is not random. There is nothing random. You being here today is not random. This was set up a long time ago in your mind, that when your friend introduced you to this, you recognized it. And you sense it. Now, will you carry through and execute on it? That is the biggest challenge everyone faces. Why do you think only the top 2% of all income earners make the majority of all the money? Are they smarter? Were they born with the silver spoon in their mouth? No. You will find successful people have characteristics that can be obtained by the rest of us. They are willing to do that which others won't do. Do you get that? They are willing to do what others won't do and will gain from that experience. Whatever their goal is, your own definition of success, whatever you succeed at is up to you. You want the fancy car, the big house on the hill, whatever, or you want to be debt-free, more time with your family. You define it, you achieve it. Now, 2 minutes to go. All right. I watched that clock because I could go all day, because this is life-changing. Do you think it's gender, race, where you were born, what side of the street you live on determines where you go in life? Really? Is that what's been holding you back? Is that the baggage you carry? Or is it your own determination and realizing and identifying those little negative traits we all have that's been holding us back? I don't care what you do, they're there. Because there's the enlightened us and there's the carnal us. The enlightened us is that spiritual realm that we are continually progressing in life. I stopped watching TV, listening to the news, reading newspapers. Why? What did I get out of it? Go home, sit down, watch the news, watch TV, eat, become that. Now I have more time, more energy, and I'm progressing. I'm now fulfilling my full potential in life, and at 54, I just realized it. Bingo. Now, 54 seconds. Everyone stand up. If this is your first Purium event, please sit down. If this is your 10th Purium event, please sit down. If this is 20 Purium events, sit down. 50 Purium events, sit down. 75 Purium events, sit down. 100 Purium events, sit down. 125, you better stay up, Brandy. Okay, I want everybody else sit down. I want just the crowns to stay up. Crowns stay up. Do you think, give it my hand. Do you think this is just by chance that those who are here all the time are also the most successful in this company? What does that tell each and every one of us? That for us to be like them, for us to reach this potential, we show up. Winners show up. Must be present to win. When you are wanting to quit, when this is too hard because that favorite person you had in your mind that only if they joined you, everything would be wonderful, said no. If you struggle through this, if you do this, you can get to where you want to be. Please take today. You and I am going to receive gems of information that will change your life. Thank you.